There cannot be a Christmas without the spine-chilling fear faced by his unwed pregnant mother. There is no Christmas without the humiliation suffered by his foster father when his betrothed was found pregnant. My dear brothers and sisters, today we celebrate the feast of Annunciation. In addition to the promise of salvation and joy the Annunciation offers, every March 25th reminds us of what to expect when you are expecting Christ to be born in your hearts and minds. The process of Christ taking birth is not at all easy. In Matthew chapter 10 verse 22, Christ tells us, "You will be hated by all for my name's sake." His mother is found pregnant before marriage and is at the risk of being stoned to death. Her husband is choosing between divorcing her and leaving her quietly. His foster father had his marital life derailed before it even commenced. This righteous man who obeyed the laws had to make a choice: let his pregnant fiancé be stoned to death, which is a lawful thing, or to accept a pregnant woman, which involves connivance to the unlawful. The Gospel of John 15:20 and the first letter of St. Peter 4:12 teaches us that those who are with Christ will have to suffer. Lent, the season where we practice penance, prayer and mortification, is indeed the best time to remember the pangs of bringing forth Christ. Annunciation reminds us of the living word shunning the heavenly glory to be immortal. It reminds us of God the Father giving up his only begotten Son to death. Annunciation was not only the promise of life for Christ, it offered him the promise of death on the cross. The seed sown in the womb of Virgin Mary on this day of Annunciation sprouted to become the saving victim who hung on the tree of life that was the cross. We cannot separate Annunciation from this Lenten journey. The mystery of Incarnation, announced by Gabriel, both interrupts Lent with the celebrations of Annunciation and fulfills our sober Lenten pilgrimage with the promise of a glorious resurrection. The womb of Annunciation and the tomb of Lent are mirror images of each other. In Luke 1:34, Mary is a virgin. In Luke 23:53, the tomb where no one had ever been laid is prepared for Christ. Christ's mortal life began in the virginal womb and ended in the virginal tomb. The pains of womb and tomb culminate in the mysteries of incarnation and resurrection. My dear brothers and sisters, the saving power of suffering is an important message of Annunciation and Lent. In 2nd letter to Timothy chapter 2 verse 12, St. Paul says that if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. Suffering with him is the precondition to the joy of Christmas and Easter. There cannot be a Christmas without the spine-chilling fear faced by his unwed pregnant mother. There is no Christmas without the humiliation suffered by his foster father when his betrothed was found pregnant. As we celebrate the Feast of Annunciation, like Joseph and Mary, let us learn to accept sufferings and take up our crosses so that Christ may be formed in us too.